Saludos people of the internet, this is FlameMDQ with another Yapping video. This is footage from my stream. No, I'm not a full-time VTuber, but I got a chaotic mess on my room due to a storage issue on my house. So I didn't want to turn on the camera while I was farming the Monster Hunter Battle Pass. I'm working, by the way, on new videos, but I like to update something every time to time, especially for those who just enjoy a Yapping video on the background. I noticed while farming the Battle Pass with my Churi that I don't remember even half of the most basic combos. And I'm still not used to the buttons even at this rank. But what actually concerned me was a lot of people worry about too many things during matches, especially based on so many people who just stop on my chat before and after, talking to friends and other streamers. So here are some things that go through my head when I play, and maybe they'll help you not to worry so much while you are ranking up or learning. First and foremost, rank is a number, and if it reflects your level in some way, it's not something to worry about. In fact, if someone tells you something like, "You just already master?" Now the real game begins. Just ignore them. Seriously, we all level up at our own pace. This is just a game. Even in real life, we all move at our own pace. Imagine worrying in a game. And on top of that, I assure you that no one will ask you ever your rank before entering a tournament. Another fact to add to the list of things not to worry about. I mean, if you think this is an obvious and nice comment, I assure you there are many out there who ignore anything less than 1600 MER, master of course, and might even make some pretty unpleasant comments. The next tip will be regarding your game. Don't play to win. Okay, that sounded better in my head. What I'm trying to say is, your care should be improving. Go to training or combo trials. Learn a couple of routes. A powerful punish against failed anti-airs, command grabs, supers, and so on, until you improve enough to learn what you need to improve next time. There's a fine line between using one combo for everything, just to be safe, and being afraid of adding something to our arsenal that we are not ready to practice, using in a match, making a mistake, and losing. If you worry too much about your winning percentage, you are not paying attention to your own performance. At the end of the day, do you prefer 51% win rate, or looking back at your replays with pride? I also want to clarify a certain issue that's always brewing in the community, and which clearly gives Croco posts on Twitter. There are two things to keep in mind regarding your opponent. They are absolute geniuses and absolute morons. A fundamentalist Street Fighter comment is that jumping is dangerous. Of course, because we assume our opponent is a genius who knows how to do an anti-air, when the reality is that they are probably mediocre players who still can't remember how to use their level 2 super at any point. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that mediocre player could easily be you. And your only sin is that not knowing it's boring. So don't question too much whenever your opponent is a cold man strategist or a monkey with a broken glass bottle. They're human, here for the same reason as you, to improve, and above all, to have fun. Which brings me to the final, and arguably most important point. Have fun! This game sucks. My opponent is a painted trash. And of course, the favorite of everyone, all grappler players eat glue. Yeah, doesn't sound like you're having fun. Try to say positive things about both yourself and your opponent. Congratulate yourself if things go well, like doing a cold combo or a great reaction. Congratulate your opponent if you see they did something really well. Even if it's annoying, sometimes we need to think, if I were them, what options will I have? Because in the worst scenario, our opponent can perform a non-optimal combo, and we lose for a dumb-like attack, a trade, a throw. Yeah, it sucks, but it's a fighting game. And in the case of this video, it's called Street Fighter, not Fair Fighter. This isn't an overall fencing, boxing, or whatever martial arts match. We can kick them on the ground, usually, but we surely can while they are standing up again. And we can blame people for using cheap strategies even if they are really annoying, because we surely use a few too. And if your opponent asks you later to insult you, well, then you send it to screw quotes. But seriously, avoid trash talking a Scorpion system if you are having a bad time. Remember what you love about the game, about your character, and that will drive you to better performance, results, and overall fun. And if you feel like you're not enjoying the game, take a break. Be it for a day, 3 days, a week, or the rest of the month. The game will be there when you come back. So that's for the talking. I just wanted to share some personal thoughts on the topic because I feel like even if this is something that sounds really common, really simple, there are people who are struggling there because they want to learn fast or because they want to achieve great ranks, and it's like, yeah bro, you're gonna be legend. You practice in tournaments, you go to tournaments, I mean. No. Or yes, I don't know. But hopefully you do. I mean, that's the idea, right? Or you just like the number to go high. Gracias for watching. Sorry the lazy video posting on this week. I promise you big things soon enough. Have a good fighting session. Hasta luego.